Alright, here we go. At the moment, I'm listening to, a video, and my hair is blowing because I got the fan going, because it's 90 some odd degrees in my studio. I have a film going over there, and hold on, oh yeah. Anyway, I really wanted to grab my coffee off the top of the film. Anyway, I've been listening, following the situation after Trump's failure to be elected as president this time, and his incitement of the riot on January the 6th, the insurrection on January the 6th. Now, I have to tell you, I'm a Canadian. I live in Canada. I was born here, raised here, and unfortunately, I know more about your country, the United States of America, than I know about my own, you know? You're so fucking loud. Everybody knows about the United States, even the fucking Russians know everything they want to know about you, you know? And I have to say, you're calling yourselves the greatest country on the face of the earth, and never have I seen a more dysfunctional society ever in my life. Look, if you want to have a good, honest, free, happy population, become Canadians. Just look. Wall up Washington, D.C., okay? And forget about those folks. Let them be whoever they want to be, understand? Secede from the United, whatever you got down there, and become Canadian. We'll call the continent of Canada, minus that area you got rid of those wackos on. You know, of course, that I'm joking. I really would like to see you as happy as we are. We're very happy with you. We have a good government. We have a good system. We have a number of parties to choose from. We're not stuck with the two. You know, and we have freedom of speech. Nobody's been telling anybody not to take the COVID. Nobody's telling anybody not to wear a mask. We don't have QAnon up here. Our society, we do have discrimination on every level. I'm not going to say that we don't. What I am going to say is that, for the most part, 90%, I would say 95% of Canadian population love each other, respect each other, and care for each other. Because that's who we are. We are the builders. We are the caretakers. We are the improvers. This is who we are. If you want a better society in the United States of America, stop being the United States of America and become the next four provinces of Canada. We will treat you right. We promise you. And you will have to become more like us, of course. You'll have to drop the Democrats and Republicans and become, liberals and conservatives and NDPers and whatever you like. You know, you have a choice up here. And a good selection of politicians to choose from. And we have a good legal system, although, the RCMP have a problem with questionable activities on their part, selling drugs, running prostitutes, killing natives, assaulting black folk, and so on. And, they're working on that. And I know I'm going to get shit for this, but I have history, okay? At any rate, we're not going there. We're not going to talk about my history. We're talking about how you folks are dealing with your situation down there. Your government, with such a government as you have. Biden, I feel sorry for the man. No, he's not as dumb and stupid as you think they like to make him look. He's getting on in years, and I would say that Alzheimer's is creeping up on him. But, man, he's got He has more brains in his little finger than Donald Trump has in his whole damn body. Alright? Donald Trump is a greedy, self-centered bag of shit who would have led this planet into a world war. And had he done that, I don't think there is a living being on this planet that wouldn't want to blow his fucking head right off. As a matter of fact, I am positive that there are people right now who would rather see that son of a bitch dead than get back into your government again. Because he's a threat to the peace of the world. He is. He's a menace. He should be locked up. He isn't in his right mind. You know, he's insane. It's too bad your population, half your population is so friggin' blind they can't see it. But then again, that half of your population, I'm afraid, has the same mental problem he does. It's called a lack of education. It seems like they've all been shut in a closet. And one day Donald Trump walked out of the closet and said, "Yeah, I'm your man." And they all opened the doors and followed him like that, you know? Scary, scary business. If you let a creature such as that be commander-in-chief of your armed forces, that general that you got there, what was his name? Milley? God bless that man. You know, if you want a president, it should be him. You know? He knew what to do. Okay? With Donald Trump. And above and beyond all that, I find, as I say, I find your history very amusing. It's like, it's entertainment. Really. It's situation, drama, comedy, all that rolled in one. Hollywood is no longer a little town in California. It's the whole fucking nation. Every bloody one of you has got some kind of problem. You know, you just do. You think you're best of this, good of that. And there's no more dysfunctional government on this planet than yours. You know, that's the way it is. I don't think you're going to change at all. Well, yeah, there might be some changes coming internally because I predicted a long time ago that you're going to have a civil war. And you are. You just don't want your assholes flooding over our border. And if anybody needs to build a wall, Canada does. Right now. Against you. You know? You're building, Trump started with the one in Mexico. Hey man, I tell you, we need to build one here. But then again, you know, when you guys have your civil war, there's going to be a lot of people running away from the violence. And you know where they're going to run to? They aren't going to be going south. They're going to be coming north. Here. And yes, of course, like always, we will welcome them with open arms. Make them become Canadian citizens, of course, after the time. They have to prove to us that they're not criminals, because your country is full of them, mafia and all the rest of it. And by the way, this message for, what's his name? Michael Francis. Mr. Francis, you be telling everybody that organized crime, they ain't like it used to be. You're right, it is. It's worse. They're underground now, and they are multinational. They've got Russian mafia, the Italian mafia still going strong. There are criminal organizations coming out of South Africa. There are criminal organizations housed in Australia. Okay? So yeah. Organized crime, Mr. Francis, is large and well and living happily on the planet Earth, and thank you for quitting. Can you convince some more of your kind to quit? I don't think so. Because I've seen your videos. I've seen men like you. You were all fine and dandy and hot to trot whenever you were carrying a gun or pulling muscle on somebody with dagger. Yeah. But I know you have seen your kind. Okay? And I'm one person on this planet you cannot pull the wool over my eyes. Understand me, Michael Franzese. Okay? You're an ex-con. You'll always be an ex-con. And I don't care how much of the Bible you got, friend. You can't wash out the blood that's on your hands. And I'm sure the relatives, if there are any left, of the people that you made sent off to heaven a little too early, and if you think your life is safe, I wouldn't bet on that. You've made yourself public on YouTube. There's a lot of people probably that want you dead. You know? Not me, of course. I don't even know you. I only know that when I look at your eyes, I know what I see. Okay? And frankly, you and I would not be friends. Because I know a rat when I see one. And you're a rat. Not that I care for anything that you did in your past or the people you hung out with, because they were criminal and deserve what they got. But you're a rat. I wouldn't trust you. I wouldn't trust you to babysit my dictionary. Understand? However, you seem to have made some kind of progress in your life. And you may be a better person than you used to be. I never went down that road. Yeah, I had my trouble with the law, but it was for totally different reasons. Totally different. I ran away from home when I was 16 from a father that used to beat me continually because I didn't look like him. I looked like my mother. My first criminal act was to steal a boat to get away from my father. Yeah. I got picked up real quick. As I said, I'm not a criminal. And from then on, my life has been hell with the law enforcement agencies of this country. However, it did not propel me to continue breaking the law or taking anybody's life. I never took a life when I started, and the only law I ever broke was running away from home and stealing that fucking boat. That was it. However, I'm branded for the rest of my life. Oh, yeah. And one more thing. I did try to sell some military photographs, your country's photograph, to the Russians when the Communist Party was available. Yeah, brand new Air Force base in Thule, Greenland that the Russians were aware of at the time. Well, I had the photographs, and I was that close to selling them. I had made a phone call, I had arranged a meeting, only to find out that the Russian embassy at that time in Canada was being, they were eavesdropping on the Russian embassy. They caught me through, I was told by a RCMP officer named Lieutenant Ford that my oversaw birthdays in Ottawa again that they would blow my fucking head off. And by the way, and the reason why they put me in the nut house and didn't blow me away on the spot is because I was a 17-year-old boy. And the Canadian government and the RCMP did not want to admit they had been rooked by a 17-year-old boy. Oh, and furthermore, when I was 12, they did pick me up. They did put me in an insane asylum. I was kept there for a number of months until I escaped. I outsmarted the Ontario Provincial Police for the better part of a year until the hospital, with news of my intelligence, sent my mother my release papers, and I was released. Ain't that wonderful? That's me. That's who I am. Let me tell you, I know what it's like to be on the run, son. I've been there. And close to death, oh yeah. I've had many a gun pointed in my face. I've been put in jeopardy many times by people who call themselves my friends. You think I would trust anybody like you? No, Mr. Francis, I'm afraid not. However, God bless you for trying. Okay? I may see the real you, but let's hope others are blind to what I can see and give you a chance. God bless you, Michael Francis. By the way, my full name is Charles Gordon Peter Alphonse Fawcett. That's a long name, I know. But my father gave me 3, and the Roman Catholic Church gave me 2. And I used them all. Yes, I did. Thank you. Anyway, it isn't about that. Now I'm off on to another thing. I was talking about these idiots. Oh, your government. Republicans and Democrats. The Republicans are the insane happier society, and the Democrats are the sane part. The only problem is, the insane part seem to hold more sway over your people than the sane ones do. The insane ones are saying the Democrats are communists and turn everything into a socialized situation, social situation, and they haven't got a fucking clue. They have never lived in a truly social society ever. They've only heard about it through your government's propaganda. And Canada, and they always accuse Canadians of being communists, only because we don't have a system like yours. We have a parliament like England. We haven't forgotten our roots. We didn't fight a civil war to become free, no. We bided our time, obeyed the law, and our freedom was given to us. Because we were loyal, trustworthy, honest, hardworking, brave, and fighting citizens for our queen and country. Now we have our independence. Yes, we still have a queen, but we chose to have it. Okay? We are a better country than you. Our democracy is far superior to yours. Okay? Face it, Canada is a better country than yours is. Canadians are happy and free. All the races here. Understand this. Okay? United States of America. Frankly, we don't want to be any part of you. Unless you grow up and be like us. Because you don't deserve the heaven that's here, that we built here, without guns, without weapons. Understand, we didn't try to annihilate the natives here. We tried to marry them, make them family. I should know. I had native children of my own. 2 sons and 2 daughters. So, I just don't understand any of you. I don't understand your insanity. You have a disease that's killing off, well, the last count, maybe 800,000 people in your country. And they're dying even as I speak because they're too stupid. Too stupid, yes, to take a vaccine that will save their lives. Hello? Come on. You've got liars in your government telling you that it's bad, it's evil, and the government's trying to control you. Frankly, I'm amazed that a state of national emergency wasn't declared by Biden. Then you would, every man, woman, and child of you would be forced to have the needle. So don't be saying to me that the government's making you do anything. They're not making you do anything at all. They've given you at least the free will and given you the honor and dignity to use your fucking free will. Understand? To either get the vaccine or die. They gave you the choice. However, if I were Biden and wanted to stop that virus cold, I would have declared a national emergency and forced all your assholes to have the vaccine with your elected death. That would have been my choice. And it would have happened. I just wish Biden had the guts to do that. He's a gentle, kind, and soft-hearted man. He wants to please the American people and ease you away from the memory of that utter idiot, Donald J. Fuck-ass Trump. Somebody needs to put that dog down. It's rabid. Anyway, I'm going to pause my video for a while and think about what else I want to say. I have a lot more to say, really. In regard to the Young Turks, I listened to all your videos, guys, and I have made a comment on a few, but I guess you suppose you don't want a foreigner telling you what he thinks, but I tell you, if you want a really true picture of what your country looks like to others, it might help you to correct the problems that are causing the world view, the view the world has of you. It might just improve the situation if you act like you're part of the planet and not the leader of it. Although you like to pretend you are, you're not. Russia could easily turn around and challenge you for that honor. And I think maybe they might win. You know why? Because they're not fighting among themselves as you are. They don't need to invade you. No, they have to do. It's like I play Skyrim, and in Skyrim I'm a wizard. I love magic, even though you fight them. Won't go there. Anyway, I'll tell you. I have a spell there. All right. I like the illusion spells, and any of you who play Skyrim will know what I'm talking about. Okay. In the illusion spells, you have the harmony spell, the mayhem spell, which makes everybody fight each other right now, and there's another one, I can't remember it now, but anyway, when you have these spells, you don't need weapons. You walk into, in fact, if you join, let's say you join, myself, I'm a rebel, so I would join the Stormcloaks. And you walk into an Imperial camp and cast that mayhem spell, and you don't have to bring an army up because they're destroying each other. Well, that's the spell that's been cast over you. A mayhem spell. You're cutting each other's throats. Russia doesn't have to invade. All they have to do is wait. And I say all they need to do is wait because there's a civil war coming your way. There is. And unless your federal government is ready to address it now, and the only way to address it now is to go after the people that were the instigators of that insurrection on January the 6th. And I give you QAnon, okay, Proud Boys, Oath Keepers. Understand, these are the three main bodies. And there are people behind them, understand, that are trying to overthrow the fucking government. And they're not done yet. Are you listening? Of course you're not. I'm a Canadian. What do I know? I'm standing outside the circle. I'm looking in. I know everything about you. So does everybody else. The only people that don't know everything about you is you. Do you know why? Because you're inside the situation. You can't remove yourself from the situation to take an objective look at it. Step outside. Come over to us and look back and see what we see. It will scare the shit out of you. That is, if you're interested in saving your country. However, you know, I'm going to cut the video off for now. Yeah. Because, you know, I could go on. I could fill the memory card on my camera just really quick on this particular subject, but I don't think I need to say anymore. I hope somebody out there listens. I'd like the Young Turks to at least hear my video or listen to what I'm saying, and maybe apply some of the ideas that I've expressed. Go after those individuals who, and they're not done yet. Believe me, they're not done yet. They want to try and put that idiot back in government, right? He will try anything, and I hear he wants to be Speaker of the House. That's a dangerous situation. You know why? Because I understood that the Speaker of the House, if anything happens to your President and Vice President, the Speaker of the House becomes President. You know what that is? The lives of Biden, President Biden, and his Vice President, Kamala Harris, are in trouble. Let's hope the security for them is strong, because I do believe that your Republican situation will try to assassinate them. I really do believe that. And you should take a look at it, because the evidence points in that direction. Strike while the iron is hot. The iron is hot now. Okay? That's the way it is. They're not going to wait for another Trump to get in. They know there's no more hope for him. Okay? Tucker Carlson, however, watch that bastard. Okay? Watch him. Right? There's Hitler on the move. So, anyway, I'm going to cut this off for a minute. Take care, and I hope to see you soon.